Yeah, the title is not lying in any aspect. I am going to read Mushoku Tensei. I've I've already read the prologue of Mushoku Tensei, so I I can already tell you it's not looking good for bro. It's not looking good for you. But realistically, reincarnation is about the fact that you get a second chance. And if we only right judge based on what we've heard instead of actually reading or watching the show, then we're essentially just judging with bias and not judging with actual facts in the first place. I think I think before even reading this, I think to a certain extent he'll have the answers of things I've asked myself, things that I've you know done and such. So I think it would be the best thing if I read it to find out, right, what actually happens, what actually happened, what actually has gone on for such a character, right, and if to see if these allegations are even true in the first place. Hopefully they're not, right, but it's hopefully. Number one, number two, right. You have to remember there's that cutoff. This person, right, and this person are the same people, but they're not at the same time because this person is a whole different life than this person, right? So, and if we hold only Rudy's to those standards, right, then we have to hold those same standards for literally every other isekai, where their MC could have done something crazy beforehand, like the beginning after the end. In that anime, the main character it essentially used to be a king and bro slaughtered hundreds of thousands. You know what I mean? If we're going to hold Rudius accountable for his actions in the previous life, we got to do the same thing to him, same thing to all the other MCs, right? But of course, we're not going to do that, right? Because of course, right, it'd be hypocritical. So instead, just you got to drop with Rudius and only judge him based on what he does from his from his reincarnation and beyond. All right, so I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully, I don't lose my sanity reading this freaking stuff, bro. Because after the prologue, bro, it's not looking good for him. It's not looking good, bro. Like, yo, there's like 3 or 4 different lines I've read in that prologue that just doesn't seem right with me. So, I guess it's time for me to give it a try.